I have here a device that's designed to spin due to differences in air pressure. So this one, I can kind of make it spin manually, but that's not its function. I'll put it in the sun and you'll see it do what it's supposed to do. Here's the device in bright sunlight, and you can see it spins very fast. The vanes are painted black on one side and white on the other. The black faces get hot in the sunlight, and that makes the molecules on that side move faster. So they hit the vane with more force, faster collisions, and that pushes the wheel round and round. You're going to try to build something with connects that will spin like this, but not using the pressure of sunlight. Instead, using wind from a vacuum pump. This is a vacuum pump. It has two nozzles. There are arrows here that show you the direction of airflow. So when I turn it on, air gets pulled in on this side and pushed out on this side. Usually, chemists use a vacuum pump to evacuate a chamber, to create a very low pressure environment, take all the air out of here. I can show you what that does. So I'm pulling the air out of this chamber. That's a balloon that you can see is puffing up, because as I take away the molecules on the outside, then there's not as much force scrunching the balloon. So it gets quite big. If I let the air back in, you can see now the atmosphere is going back in, and it'll shrink back down to its original size. This is kind of cute here. It's stuck because there's a little zone here that's still low pressure, almost a vacuum. So the 1 atmosphere here and no atmospheres here sticks the balloon to the top quite well. Today you'll be using the vacuum pump as a source of air, not to create a vacuum, but to create a steady stream of air. So you can see I've hooked up a tube, and it's got a dropper tip on this side. And now, steady stream of air. You can see I can use the wind to push things around. You'll try to use this wind to make a wheel turn. One of your challenges today is to figure out a way to measure how fast is something spinning when it's really going too fast for you to see. So perhaps you'll be able to invent a clever system for doing that.